slower.
As time goes on, we go through many changes, whether it's our style, taste in music, the length of our hair. However, not all changes are as superficial as these. Some are deeper inside and occur right before our eyes that we may not even notice it. The skeletal system is constantly repairing, remodeling, and forming itself from the damage we exert on it on a daily basis. According to Sylvia Matter, the author of Understanding Human Anatomy and Physiology, men are apt to lose 25% and women 35% of their bone mass over a lifetime. That amount of loss is huge to deal with when it comes to our health. It takes many years for the skeleton to fully develop, and is very important to understand how, since it is the foundation of our body as a whole. So today, I would like to inform you on how our skeletal system forms and repairs itself over a lifetime. Let's start with the very beginning, when bones first start to develop in the womb. During fetal development, bones start out as cartilage, as you can see here, and over the duration of the pregnancy, the mother delivers calcium and vitamin D to the fetus to help start the bone formation. According to Scott Gilbert, author of Osteogenesis, The Development of Bones, compact bone, which you can see here and here, develops on each bone end called the epiphysis. Compact bone is very dense and usually holds blood vessels. You can also see here, provides protection and support, and resists the stress brought on by weight and movement. While in the womb, the bones do not fully develop and are still very soft, so during delivery they can fit easily through the birth canal. After birth, bones are not fully developed. Many are still very fragile, being as they are mainly still cartilage. There are known areas that many refer to as soft spots, that are very soft areas that are present to allow more space for organs such as the brain, heart, and lungs to grow. Between the years of 5 and 15, ossification occurs, which you can see here and up here. Gerard Toronto, author of Principles of Anatomy and Physiology, describes ossification as the laying down of bone material to form spongy bone, which you can start to see at the bottom here, and also up here and down here. Around this age, we tend to hit puberty and begin to encounter growth spurts. The reason of this is that bone growth rate is very dependent on growth and sex hormones. As we end puberty around the age of 20, our upper limbs, such as our arms, are completely ossified, and by the time we are about 25, nearly all of the skeleton is completely ossified and they stop growing. Now, once fully developed bones tend to go through such abuse and damage over time. We deal with fractures, sprains, bone diseases, such as osteoporosis, in which the article Skeletal Development, written by Stephanie Shirk, describes as a disease in which we lose too much bone mass and become subject to many fractures and breaks due to many. To help heal and repair itself, the body takes measures into its own hands to fix the problem. Peter Abraham describes this in his book, The Human Body, in 4 main steps. First, as you can see here, the hematoma forms in between the broken bones. This is where blood escapes and from ruptured blood vessels and forms clots. Then, as you can see here, tissue forms. Tissue repair begins in which is called fibrocartilaneous callus and forms fibrocartilage on the end of bones. Osteoblasts, cells that synthesize bones, then begin to produce spongy bones and joins together. After some time, osteoblasts then form new compact bone to protect around the break. Then, depending on what type of fracture or break you could be healed around a couple of months. As we age, our bodies go through a lot of wear and tear. It takes a lot to keep up with our daily lives, and we need to take care of our bodies. Our skeletal system might be the strongest structure of our body, but without the right help, it can slowly become weaker. I hope by now you understand the way our skeleton develops and remodels itself to hold up against everything we throw at it.